In the early hours of Friday, February 4th, the Sun Country Airlines Boeing 737-800 experienced a landing gear malfunction climbing out of Las Vegas Airport. The aircraft was bound for Minneapolis but had to return to its departure airport after an issue with its landing gear became apparent. Touching down, a shower of sparks could be seen emanating from the jet. Sun Country Airlines Flight SY110 is a service that originates at Las Vegas Harry Reid International Airport. Its destination is Minnesota's Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport, which is a key hub for Sun Country. Flight data indicates that its typical scheduled departure time is a rather unpleasant 1 minute before midnight. The planned duration of the Sun Country Airlines flight is 2 hours and 56 minutes. Accounting for the time difference, this gives it a scheduled arrival time into Minneapolis of 04:55 the following morning. Without any time to even fall asleep on the aircraft, this particular service is the epitome of the term red-eye flight. For the iteration of Sun Country Airlines Flight SY110 departing in the last minutes of February 3rd, data reveals that the service technically took off on February 4th. Owing to a 40-minute delay, the flight departed at 00:39 local time. However, the delay would soon become more severe after a gear issue emerged after takeoff. According to the Aviation Herald, the flight had only reached an altitude of 9,500 feet when its pilots elected to stop the climb. Reports by aviation24.be suggest that this was due to an unsafe gear indication. After troubleshooting the issue, the crew made the decision to return to Las Vegas, where they touched down at around 01:18. However, it was at this point that the aircraft's right landing gear malfunctioned. This caused sparks to fly from the aircraft, which stopped on the runway. In the dark of night, video was captured of this touchdown and posted online to YouTube and Twitter. Thankfully, there were no injuries to any of the 50 passengers or 6 crew members on board. Following the incident, the carrier issued a statement saying, "Sun Country has activated its emergency response plan and is responding to this incident in coordination with local authorities and the NTSB." The carrier's CEO, Jude Bricker, added, "We will first and foremost take care of our passengers and crew. We will then fully investigate this incident to understand what happened." The Boeing 737-800 that was operating Sun Country Flight SY110 on the night in question bore the registration November 817 Sierra Yankee. According to data from aviation.com, it's just under 21 years old, having originally been delivered to European carrier Transavia in April 2001. It joined Sun Country a decade later. At the time of this video's production, several days after the incident, tracking data suggests that the aircraft in question has yet to return to the skies. What do you make of this incident? Have you ever flown with Sun Country before? Let us know your thoughts and experiences in the comments. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.